Wow. Applausible. Really applausible. Fantastic. Now, let's get a little fact file about the sitar. Let's know the sitar a little bit more. Now, we here in Goa, means whenever we like music, we decide to take up a guitar. At least that's how I went. Because I wanted to learn the drums. And my mother said, you're going to make a lot of noise, and we used to stay in a building. We used to stay in a building. So she's like, everybody will get disturbed. So Nikhil, pick something that won't make much noise. So initially she spoke to me about the flute. I said, Ami, I don't have that strong jaws. So I'll play the guitar. So in the guitar, we have frets, different frets. Now from the upper side, from the vertical side. We see similar kinds of frets in a sitar. So do they perform the same role like they do in the guitar? Because there's no fretboard, I see. There's a hollowish kind of a plate behind.
Yeah, the designing of sitar is entirely different from guitar.
Okay.
You can see as it is this fretboard. They have got a bigger frets.
Right.
And we have 7 strings. This is 7-stringed instrument.
Okay.
There is a sub-lower octave, lower octave, and medium octave and higher octaves. So 4 octaves you get.
Okay.
And then this is created. The strings are arranged for the drone and for playing the melody.
Okay.
So like for example, if I can play this is a jhala. What you play in guitars are the chords and the melody also you
notations,
play. Yeah. And guitar is also interesting, very interesting.
So are the chords in sitar? No. Can you play a chord in a sitar, like a combination of?
You can play, but if you'll have to change the arrangement of the strings and tuning.
Okay.
I think it's possible.
But the way it's meant to be played, there are no chords.
No, it's not designed to play the chords.
Okay.
Sitar is designed for the
melody.
Playing ragas.
Okay.
On it. Yeah.
Throw a little bit of light on the ragas. Now, a person like me, a youngster like me, will think ragas. Oh, it's a big word and all. पुस्तों से आ रहा है वो word मतलब. What is the meaning of a raga? There's some different ragas, morning raga, evening raga. What's the meaning of
a raga has got a few notes,
okay,
which are pleasing to the ear, and when you play, it enraptures the listener,
okay,
and they are very melodious to listen to,
okay,
and there are ragas for the different timings. We have Ashtaprahar, like from 4 to 7 in the morning, 7 to 10, 10 to 1, 1 to 4, then again the next 4 in the night.
Okay.
So around the clock we have ragas.
Okay.
Early morning, late morning, early afternoon, late afternoon, evening, and then late evening,
okay,
and the beginning of the night. So we have ragas around the clock.
While you're saying this, Choteji, I can just picture all the kings and princes of before, and they sitting in their darbars and listening to rich music right from morning right till evening. Would it be something like this that they used to get these performances by musicians?
Yes.
So this is such a fantastic fact, and I was listening in fact yesterday to some classical pieces, and I was listening to the morning raga. Specifically, I got up in the morning and I was listening to it, and it made me feel fresh, soul-wise. It sort of woke me up from my sleep, and I had a bright day then. I had a different morning compared to the others. So that's what classical music does. It enriches your soul. And
of course, you said it.
That's what.
If I ask you why you felt that, you may not be in position to explain.
Exactly.
But music has got its own explanation in itself.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
Fantastic. Now, can a sitar be made an electric sitar with different sounds, like electric guitar, for example?
Yes, it can be made.
Yeah.
It can be made.
Okay.
It depends what you want to do with sitar.
Okay.
But I prefer not having electrified.
Okay.
I prefer the acoustic, because you get a lot of pleasure in listening to the acoustic.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're just exploring different avenues of what you can do with the sitar. Really interesting to know from Ustad Chote Ahmed Khan, our guest here on Our Beat. And if you just switched on Our Beat and you must be looking at the different, look, kurtas over here with a sitar, you must be thinking, what's up with Abhi? Why is it so different this time? Because we are giving you all a cultural journey. We are giving you all a different upbeat. After a long time, after all the Western music that we've had, we're putting a stop to it, enriching your minds and souls. We have for you this surprise which I've been telling you all about. I've been telling you all about it in the previous weeks as well. And this is a surprise. We have in-house staffers in Prudent Media who are very, very talented musicians. Now, 2 of them couldn't make it today, not an issue. But we have 2 of them here. We have Sandeep Pilgaonkar, who is our PCR in charge, and we have Praveen Umaria, who is a PCR assistant. Now, Praveen knows a little bit of tabla, he says, so we brought him. And Sandeep says he knows to sing, not bathroom. elsewhere also. So we brought him as well. And now we are going to have a small jam-up session with Ustad Chote Rahmat Khan. A true honor for them and for me to be present in this small little performance that we're going to have. So without any further ado, we take you to them straight away. The Baska is all yours, guys. Wah! Wah, Ustad, I must say. Fantastic. And now, before we end our show, we have for you a performance with Sandeep. Sandeep is feeling left out. Sandeep, don't worry, now comes a chance. This is one a song that integrates all of us, wherever you are, whichever state you are, whichever part of Goa you are, and whichever part of India you are. When you hear this song, it automatically rings a bell and tells you you are an Indian first and then everything else. So without any further ado, we will be playing the song and we'll be signing out with this track. Next week we'll be back with Upbeat with another different look, with some more guests on, with absolutely different music and different genres, breaking barriers. Upbeat is all about that. We hope you've liked this show. Please write into us at features.prudent@gmail.com. That's features.prudent@gmail.com, and do let us know what you thought about this different episode of Upbeat, a classical special, I might say. Now, before we end, I'd just like to ask Ustadji one question. What's the price of a sitar if you go to purchase one?
It depends.
Okay.
If you want a special one, you have to spend in thousands.
Okay, like say a basic, say a medium one, intermediate one. What would that cost like?
Cost some 20,000.
Okay.
25,000.
Okay.
A good one.
Okay. So in case you want to pursue sitar and you want to become a classical musician, start off with a 20,000 sitar. Now let's get to this performance that we have lined up for you. Do write into us, do let us know, and watch Upbeat next time. I'll say namaskar to you all and hand it over to our fantastic musicians on the dice.
अच्छा पिता हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा पिता हमारा हम बुलबुलें हैं जिसकी ये गुलसिता हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा गुलसिता हमारा सारे जहां से
Dhanyavad Ustadji, thank you very much for coming into our Prudent Media Studios. We wish you a lot of success in the career that you have in classical music and hope to see some more music albums from you. Till then, take care and keep watching Prudent Media. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.